Okay, hi everyone and welcome to our presentation. Both Tony and I work in the operations of MetaQuotes software. We appreciate that you have attended today's session. We hope that you enjoy it. Collect any questions you have, as we will offer, of course, a Q&A session in the end. Today, what we're going to show you is a little overview about our company, all the front-end products that revolve around MetaTrader5, allowing, of course, the traders to trade on the go. And we will end with a few points for thought to let you know what's next. So now you can all have a look at the screen and have a quick look about our history and evolution as MetaQuotes. As you can all see, we started back in 2000 with FX charts, and then of course that led into MT3, that led after into MT4 that you all know about, and of course until recently was our best known product out there. And finally that led into MT5, our new generation platform that left of course everything in the past. We all know MT5, that it's actually taking over the market, of course, and is on path to exceed all previous success MT4 had. We reinvented the whole system and we continue making it better day by day. We continue developing MT5 every few weeks with, of course, new builds, introducing new features in the system progressively, and we are seeing a huge shift into the market. Now, before we get into the product details, I just want to stress out the fact that as a company, MetaQuotes is simply a software development company. It's important to understand that we do not get involved in brokerage or any other financial activity. This is, of course, what makes us neutral within this industry and keeps our company and product stable. And this is why, until today, we are the most trusted and reliable software provider in the world. We have thousands of broker clients in over 50 countries worldwide, all operating with our solutions. And of course, we have tens of millions of end users and work with some of the world leading businesses.
Okay, I would like to start off by mentioning all of the available front-end terminals that we're currently offering around MT5. Of course, we have our classic desktop version that you're all already familiar with, allowing the traders to trade on their PCs with our famous downloadable terminal. Traders have access to an array of custom-made robots, expert advisors, and automated trading tools in order to enhance their trading experiences. We also have our mobile apps, compatible with iOS and Android devices, so that the traders can trade on the go when they're out and about on any mobile, iPad, or tablet device. Our mobile apps are very user-friendly and easy to use. We also have our newly released web terminal that's allowing traders to trade through their brokers' websites on any browser. And this is also an effective tool and an effective way that the brokers can onboard new traders very easily, since no downloads are required. We also have our new web mobile terminal, which makes our web trader completely compatible with mobiles, so that the traders can now trade on their web terminals effectively and efficiently through any mobile browser. And at the same time, what this does, it allows the brokers to finally offer a branded terminal via a mobile app with their own app icons as well.
So, what is MetaTrader5? MetaTrader5 is our new generation software, far more robust than the older version that we had, MetaTrader4. It has advanced security and built-in integrations to some of the main tier 1 liquidity providers and exchanges. As you can see, it's a multi-asset trading platform designed for brokers to offer trading on different type of markets, such as FX, CFDs, futures, cryptocurrencies, bonds, and of course, equity and stock markets. So, the system itself can be integrated and connected directly to exchanges and of course to tier 1 liquidity providers to provide to brokers of your choice. Pretty much these days all brokers are using MT5 in different ways, offering portfolios of all type of trading instruments, including of course trading equities directly on a specific stock exchange. The platform therefore offers real level 2 depth of market, as well as actual time and sales data coming from the exchange. As you can see from the diagram, the brokers are pretty much spoiled for choice in where they can connect the systems. And with this said, MT5 is completely compatible with bridge technology, also allowing brokers to connect to hundreds of LPs via any bridge technology. As MetaQuotes, we also offer our own popular MT5 to MT5 gateway, allowing brokers to connect, of course, to the system of any other source that also has MT5, of course, essentially connecting to the infrastructure that the source has built. We, as MetaQuotes, also offer with a package that broker acquires the gateway API that allows brokers to connect and create their own integration and build their own gateway connection. Basically, in a nutshell, there are no limitations to where brokers can connect their MetaTrader5 system to. So, just to walk through some of the desktop terminal features, as you can see, the Market Watch is far more sophisticated when we compare it to MetaTrader4. And of course, to other systems. It offers dozens of information to the end users. Not only now they can see bid and ask prices, but they can see much more. For example, they can see last traded prices, last traded volumes. They can see bid highs, bid lows, ask highs, ask lows, highest loaded, lowest traded volumes. There's even a tick chart, as you can see, attached, allowing traders to see specific prices at the specific second. The main advantage of the Market Watch is that brokers can offer, of course, unlimited symbols and trading products to their traders. And we recently even saw a few examples of brokers that are offering around 20,000 symbols on MT5. Now, another feature we recently added on MT5 on our latest update are data feed functions. Now, what you see here is that traders can access to separate bar charts and ticks, or from the Market Watch, for any time frame, of course, and any trading product they would like. And what's the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to allow traders to create, of course, their own custom-made symbols, or of course their own synthetic symbols based on their own parameters, configurations, terms, and settings. And now, of course, this is not for trading purposes. This is just to simply allow traders to build their own charts and moreover to build their own strategies based on their own conditions. The system also offers to brokers both netting and hedging modes, giving, of course, brokers and traders the best of both worlds. In netting mode, traders are able to just trade one position of each asset. And of course, a position will always be netted with each action taken. And in this mode, how it works is that traders either buy in, buy out, sell in, or sell out. And let's just give an example. If, let's say, a trader has a position of 10 lots of buying and then they sell 2 lots, of course, in this case, trader will be left with a buy position of 8 lots remaining. Now, this type of accounting system is important when dealing with exchange traded instruments. We all know that some traders don't really like netting mode. Either way, system also offers hedging, allowing traders to open multiple positions in either direction, just like we have in MT4. They can open as many buys as they like, they can open as many sells as they like, and of course, they can fully hedge themselves and lock their P&Ls if they would like. So in simple words, as you can see on MetaTrader5, we have both hedging and netting modes implemented.
Okay, predominantly MT5 is more of a direct markets system, allowing the traders to trade on centralized environments, which is why the trader has the choice of different types of filling policies to use when they trade. If, for example, a trader wants to open 60 lots using fill or kill policy here, the way that this works, it pretty much means all or nothing. As long as the 60 lots is available in the market right now, then the trade will execute. If, however, a trader wants to use immediate or cancelled policy instead, let's imagine they want to trade 60 lots again, but only 40 lots are available in the market that second. Well, in this case, 40 lots will be executed and the remaining 20 lots will be cancelled. Finally, the system also offers a return policy here, and the way that that works, let's imagine again the trader wants to trade 60 lots, but only 40 lots is available in the market right now. Well, in this case, the 40 lots will be executed and the remaining 20 stays pending until it becomes available later, and then it triggers at the new market price. So this MT5 system actually supports partial filling of positions. And with this said, MT5 also uses a universal trade transaction system of positions, orders, and deals. In the trade tab here, the traders will be able to see all the existing positions that they have with the opening time, type of deal and volume size, and of course the profits and losses in real time. And in the history tab down here, the traders can see all the orders and deals that they have, the orders being these grey rows here, which essentially shows the dealer's answer and how these positions were executed and how they were filled. And these deals being the white rows here, which essentially shows how the orders have been broken down into parts and at what prices they were executed at. You know, it's also a ticketing system, which is why each and every single transaction comes with this ticket and ID number attached to it. And this is because all these transactions are official, they exist on the market, they're all accounted for. Now moving on, MT5, it's all about the depth of market really, for real market data, which is why MT5 offers this real level 2 depth of market tool here. You know, traders will be able to see all the available order prices coming directly from the market that they're trading on, as well as all the purchased volumes that are occurring at this moment. You know, it's an interactive tool, so traders can basically set orders at any specific prices that they like just by clicking on any of these arrows on the ladder here. You know, the traders can even open new positions from down here. We've added tick flow sentiment, showing the traders in which direction the action is in. When you see the ticks shooting upwards, like in the diagram here, it pretty much means on this specific market, there's a lot more buy orders occurring right now. You know, we also have the time and sales functionality, and this is actually for in the cases of futures trading or on the stock markets, where traders can basically see the exact transactions that are occurring on a specific exchange right now. And I mean, they'll be able to see everything from here. The exact time that a transaction took place, down to the millisecond, the type of deal it was, transaction price and purchase volume, as well as a book that's also attached to it. You know, this all gives the traders a feel of what is going on in the market that they're trading on. It makes them feel a lot more included. So now moving on to something a little different, our web terminal. So our web terminal allows the brokers to offer their traders a universal access to log into their trading accounts from anywhere in the world and on any browser, website, and operating system. The terminal is fully functional and contains all types of trading operations, trading objects, and analytical features that are also found on our desktop version. Brokers can launch their web terminals directly from their company websites, and no additional software is required for this. The users simply just log into their trading accounts and they start trading in just a few clicks. In addition to this, our web terminal is safe to use as all transmitted information is securely encrypted. You know, brokers will be able to basically dress up, design, and customize their web terminals on their websites with their own functions, features, brandings, and logos around the terminals in any way that they like. Just to give you some examples of this, if you can see here what this broker has done on their website, there's their web terminal. They've, of course, added their own colors and graphics at the top here. They've attached their logo. Now, if a new website visitor comes along and clicks here, you see they've added a bunch of click-ons here to divert website visitors in different places. By clicking here, it diverts the website visitor to a registration page. And this broker's also simplified the registration process, made it very simple, very easy. And by doing this, basically onboarding traders quicker, easier, and increasing their client conversions. Here's another example. And what this broker here has done on their website, again, they've attached their logos here, but they've added a lot more space at the top of the screen. And they've decided to add a few communication features. Let's say if anyone needs to contact directly with the broker, they can contact from here. And they've also added a live chat service directly on the web terminal for the new traders. Let's say they have any questions or they need any guidance in how to use this web terminal, they can chat with an operator live for this. Okay, so I will now show you some of the features of our web terminal and give you a live demonstration and walkthrough. As you can see, it pretty much looks and feels the same as our desktop version. Here you see the market watch with real-time quotes. It's customizable. Traders can add extra columns if needed. They can add or remove symbols if needed also. Each and every single trading product comes with extended details attached to it, giving the traders a lot more information to work with, as you can see. There's also a contract specification attached to each trading pair, which basically shows the traders all the terms, settings, configs and values of each trading instrument. There's also another link here that diverts the trader to any specific website that the broker wants to divert them to. Each trading pair can have a different website attached to it. I'd like to remind you that MT5 is multi-asset, so the broker can basically offer their traders any types of trading symbols that they want, or to trade on any specific markets. To show you an example of this, in this little demonstration that I'm giving you right now, you can see that the traders have access to, of course, their Forex symbols. They also have access to a load of stock spots in the form of CFDs, actually. They're also connected on MOEX forts for exchange-traded products, such as exchange-traded futures. They also have exchange-traded stocks, equities, and bonds, and even cryptocurrencies, as you can see. I noticed that cryptos seem to be the current trend these days. Everyone's talking about cryptocurrencies. But it really is up to the broker what they want to offer, you know. As long as the broker wants to offer these types of symbols on any exchange that they want, then the trader has access to trade them. This web terminal, it's also a fully functional terminal, so offers all types of trading operations. Traders can easily trade any product that they want, any volume size, with stop loss take profits attached. And the execution speeds, very quick indeed. Fastest web trader out there. Also, all the different types of pending orders are available to set, as you can see, with or without an expiration date attached to it. Of course, we have the level 2 depth of market. This is what MT5 is all about, really. Traders can place orders at any price that they like just by clicking on the arrows here. You know, this web terminal, it's very interactive, fun trading experience. There's so many different ways to trade, not just a traditional way from the market watch, but traders can also trade off the depth of market from down here. Traders can also open live trades off the one click. Traders can also trade directly off the chart for new orders, as you can see, for any product. Very interactive, like I said, very flexible. Traders can even drag and drop off the chart here in order to add stop losses, take profits. They can modify existing stop loss, take profits levels just by drop and drags as well. Some tabs at the top of the terminal here include allowing traders to open new accounts directly from the terminal. This terminal comes in 41 different languages, as you can see. And it's really easy to change the language here. You just pretty much click on any language you want. You don't even need to play around with the language settings on the PC to do this. This web terminal offers so many trading tools, dozens of them. There's all these indicators, objects. They're all available to use for technical analysis purposes. All the charts, they come in different types, like you have your line charts, bar charts, of course your classic candlesticks, zoom in, zoom out, options, scrolling options, lots of objects and markers here, like crosshairs, horizontal, diagonal, vertical lines for technical analysis. There's a call outs for text. There's a Fibonacci tool by default for assessing support resistance levels, equidistance channel for assessing chart volatility and so on. Each chart comes with all the different chart time frames attached to it. And there's even a full screen mode here, allowing the traders to utilize their trading on a full screen. Tabs at the bottom, of course, the trade tab where the traders can see all their positions in real time. There's a history tab here where traders have access to all historical transactions in different report formats, orders and deals reports showing all in and out actions, as well as a classic positions report for which pretty much shows all the information about each position. Also a journal attached showing all the actions, and chart properties allowing the users to customize many things, as well as a background color and so on. So, a summary is pretty much the same as our classic desktop version, as this is what we based it on when we built it. It's just generally a more simple version.
Okay, so let's just move on to our mobile applications now. I'm sure that most of you know that we offer mobile applications. They're available to traders to trade on MT5 through, of course, the mobile devices, via smartphones, tablets. These are currently compatible on iOS and Android devices. Now, as long as the brokers offer mobile trading, then the traders can access trading accounts simply from the mobile devices from anywhere around in the world. Considering, of course, the popularity of mobile communication and various mobile devices nowadays, we can say that mobile trading is an integral part of the high-quality brokerage service nowadays. What I really like about mobile applications is that they are frequently and constantly updated and introduced with new features. And just to give you a few examples, just recently we added push notifications functionality, allowing brokers to push notifications and messages to pop in the middle of the trader screens when, of course, they're trading on the mobiles. And it's a great alternative to our own internal mailing system. They also have the possibility to view market statistics, financial instruments traded in the exchange execution mode. We simplified the way traders can request a real account, essentially, of course, increasing brokers' conversions. We also added the ability for traders to upload the personal documents, such as, let's say, ID or utility bill, just by simply taking a photo from the mobile. And of course, these documents will be automatically sent to the broker's manager terminal. Now, some other improvements made to mobile applications are more detailed position reports, records of partially closed positions, weighted average position reports, and of course, more analytical objects and more languages. Mobile applications also offer security functionality, our own OTP feature that allows desktop users to request a new password each and every time they log into their accounts. So now, not only our mobile applications are used for trading on the go, but they can also be considered as an overall security function. We're just going to watch a brief 2-minute video on our mobile devices. Okay, so the last thing I want to mention today from my side is about our web mobile application. As you know, currently in the mobile app stores, there's just, of course, one official MetaTrader app for MT4 and one for MT5. With, of course, a drop-down list that traders can search for the broker and select to connect to trade. And of course, we've seen over the years that this is something that many brokers showed concern about and requested, let's say, to have their own branded mobile application available. Now, this, of course, from our side as MetaQuotes was not possible simply because on App Store we cannot have many applications available. And in this case, since we're dealing with thousands of brokers worldwide, it would be like MetaQuotes having thousands of applications for the same product in the App Store. That's, of course, forbidden. So with this said, I'm pleased to say that upon, of course, following multiple requests from brokers, what we did as MetaQuotes was that we developed the mobile version of the MetaTrader5 web terminal. So what this means is that brokers can now use the MT5 web terminal and, of course, brand their own mobile web platforms. This can be very easily integrated into any broker's website, and of course, brokers can create their own mobile application based on this, and with their own logos and brand attached to the mobile application. Some of the main features with this mobile application are, for example, the full depth of market feature, full set of trading orders, display of volumes and trading levels on the chart, and of course a full set of technical indicators and graphical objects.
Okay, now we'd like to end the session with just a few points for thought and to let you know about a few things we're currently working on. One being general terminal enhancements, such as synthetic symbols and terminal side data feeds. Two, we're also working on a series of CRM features that will be native to MT5. And three, works towards MiFID II. And lastly, Finteza, which is a revolutionary analytical and advertising management system, which will allow the brokers to fully maximize their marketing budgets, avoid ineffective campaigns, save a lot of money, and much more. You know, this is a very special VIP service that will be available to only very few selected brokers. So we now welcome any questions that you may have, and also invite our CIO, Aitogan, up to the stage to help answer them. Any questions, anyone?
Yes, give the microphone.
Let me take, okay, take Anthony's microphone.
Thank you very much. This the last information about Finteza. Could you please give a bit more details? It's quite interesting.
Sorry.
Basically, this will be analytical tool to allow broker to get insight from about its clients, and using this information to improve the conversion rate, to improve the efficiency of brokerage operation and save money. So we don't have any ETAs when it will be available. So we just want to say that this is something we are working on it.
Any questions, anyone? No questions?
So for me, most of the question was interesting was the own branded mobile app. We are already a client, so when is the start, when it's available, and how are the next steps?
It's already available if you have web terminal license. That means that you have it. You have this mobile app. Basically, you need to ask your IT team, go to our support website. We have documentation there, so if they cannot find it, so they can raise a ticket to our service desk and we will reply. So they need to install into the mobile application the web view of our widget of our mobile terminal, and that's it.
Okay, so it's one via widgets.
Yes, correct. It's one widget, so it can be used with Android, iOS, or any other devices.
All right. Thank you.
Any questions, anyone? Anyone? Any questions? Final questions? No? Everyone happy? Okay, so it's lunchtime. Go and enjoy the event. Have a nice lunch and come to our booth, number 69, if you want to meet us and if you have any more questions, yeah? We'll be there.
Thank you.
Cause the song was